In the first 6 months of a baby's life, breast milk is perfect for nourishment, but as they grow, they need other nutrients for growth and development, which is why semi-solids come into play. Hello healthy smart moms, welcome to the Melon channel. On this channel we talk all things kids nutrition and simple ways to help you make your kid get smart. So if you're looking for a fun way to learning, then you'll find that here too. Today I'll be telling you how to get your toddler to eat anything you want. But before doing so, I would answer a question which we got last week from one of our followers. So stick with me. So here is a question. Indiango, please enlighten me more on the head control and sitting up point. My baby is 5 months and I want to start, but she's not yet sitting without support. First, we need to know that babies will normally start sitting on their own around 4 to 7 months, but babies grow at their own pace and we need to just give them time to grow. Also, when I talked about head support, I meant that your baby should be able to hold the head up, and probably when you put them down on the bed, they should be able to turn. If you can compare from when maybe you gave birth to your baby, at that point, let's always put your hand behind their head, because if you didn't do so, their heads will probably fall behind. So from about 2 months, the baby starts trying to get the head up on its own, and then as they get to 3 months, 4 months, they should have that stability of being able to hold their heads up by themselves, and you don't necessarily need to hold them up like the case of this baby you're seeing. But that is the reason why there are particular seats that you should sit your baby on when you're trying to feed them. Remember, our starting solids kit is on the way, so please subscribe if you're new and you've not yet subscribed, so that you should know when this comes up, so you can actually buy it for your kid and have everything that you need for starting solids and make your life easy. So let's get right on to the reason why we are here today. Let me give you 7 tips that will make your child try even their worst meals and eat anything that you give them. Let's go on to point number 1. For tip number 1, I would like to urge you to identify the food your baby likes. Identify the food. Sometimes babies don't have a wide range of foods that they like, and even if they liked everything, by the time they're getting to like 1, 2, they start limiting the kind of foods they like, because they are playing more and there is more distraction. So spend time to identify those foods that your baby likes. It could be rice that your child cannot resist. It could be, for proteins, it could be chicken that your child cannot resist. For fruits, it could be watermelons that they cannot resist, and that will lead to the second tip that you can use. Now, for tip number 2, serve new foods alongside the food that your baby likes, because if you know that your baby does not like carrots and then you are serving them just carrots as vegetables, then yeah, that's just you trying to make your child not to eat. But if you know it that your baby doesn't like carrots and then they like rice, for example, and you want to make their jollof rice and you blend a bit of carrots and you put there so that they can get the vitamin C from carrots, then imagine you've just gotten your baby to eat that particular food without you even knowing. Not in a case where you just take carrots and give the baby and then you have a case of the baby doing something like this. So serve new food alongside foods that the child already has, so that they have time to eat the food that they like. This applies mostly to toddlers who can decide what they want to eat before maybe wanting to try the next meal. Now, let's go on to tip number 3. The third thing you want to do is reduce snacks. So most times we give our children very little things to eat. They want biscuits, you give them biscuits. They want maybe milk, you give them milk. They want juice, you give them juice. By the time it's meal time, their tummies are already full. So it makes it in a way that they are not hungry. Like you see this little cutie licking his mouth. He's already very hungry, and if you give him food, he's going to eat because he's hungry. Try to reduce snacks. In fact, leave snacks away. Now, on to point number 4. Space out meals for at least 2.5 hours. So space out meals, so that is a snack. If you want to give them biscuits, you give them biscuits now. They take it with some water, and then you space it out 2.5 hours after, and then you give them their normal meal for the day. And make sure when you give them meals after those 2.5 hours, it's actually heavy meals that can sustain them. Now, the 5th point is to involve your kids in cooking. It is very, very important for you to involve them in cooking. They feel like they have control, and that helps them to cook with you and play with you and learn these different meals. As you involve them in cooking, also involve them in eating. So eat with them. Don't let them eat alone. Sometimes when they want to feed you, let them feed you. Cook with them and eat with them, and that is going to help a lot. Now to point number 6, make the food look attractive. Make every meal time an adventure. Yeah, I know what you're thinking right now. This is a lot, but I'm just trying to give you a picture of what I'm trying to say. You don't have to do this every day because it's time consuming. And I know that it's already frustrating enough for you to make the normal meals that you're making for them and they're not eating. Imagine you spending all your time to plate food like this and then the child doesn't eat it. I know, I understand. But it's better that you put in some effort to make your child eat. My God, who can resist this? Like, wait, just tell me. This looks so beautiful that every child will want to try it. So put in the time and make meal time an adventure. Make the meals look attractive. Okay? And the last thing I want to say is, do not give up. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and as this beautiful plate is shining bright like the sun and is smiling to you, that's how beautiful it's going to be when you actually get your child to eat everything that you want them to eat without stress. In the beginning, it's going to be hard, but it's worth the work. If you keep putting in the effort every single day and stay consistent, you're going to be amazed at how fast that child changes and starts eating things. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to a mom who might need it. Hope to see you next week in our other video. I know we all want bulky, cute babies like this one, so let's keep raising healthy and smart kids. Have a beautiful day. Bye.